Polk County Parks and Recreation has 5 resource centers and parks and trails located around the county, and they're used to serve the residents in those communities. Each venue hosts various special events during the year. Now they have an event at Bone Valley ATV Park coming up that you don't want to miss. And all the details are right around the corner on Polk Place. Welcome to Polk Place. I'm Bryan Lacey, and joining me in studio is Derek Harpe. He is the Recreation Superintendent for Polk County Parks and Rec and Natural Resources. Been a while since you've been here.
I know, it has. Good to be back.
Yeah, where you been hiding?
At the office, right?
Oh, yeah.
Been busy man.
Well, we're here to talk a little bit about Bone Valley ATV Park for those that may not know about it. Talk to us a little bit about the history of it, and shortly after that, we're going to talk a little bit about the new addition to it, too.
Yeah, we're very excited. Been a long process. We started, looking for property, I'd say 12, 15 years ago, maybe 15, closer to 15 now. There was a very interested community in the county. This is one of the largest, Central Florida hosts most of the, personally owned ATVs in the state. Just a really big community around here, and there's started to be a need for it, not pressure, but an outcry for people wanting a public place to ride. Private property started shrinking, lawsuits and things like that. Available private property started shrinking, so the county got interested. Back in the day, Commissioner Wilkinson kind of led that charge, formed a little committee to do some property search and feasibility studies, things like that. So we worked our way through that, did a lot of property visits, looked for property, and then finally we partnered with Mosaic. About 10 miles outside of Fort Meade, kind of west of Fort Meade, found a piece of property that looked great, a couple hundred acres out there. Had another 300 acres that we had first right of refusal on, so we closed on that, and then shortly after started developing the ATV park, planning for it, writing grants, things like that to try to keep the impact to the taxpayers of Polk County as minimal as possible. So went really successful doing that. So over the years, about 3.5, 4 years ago, we opened up ATV Park, Bone Valley ATV Park, and it's consistently grown since we did that. We got a little more than 13 trails, or 13, 14 trails out there now, 2 hill climb areas. We partnered with a local track builder, Jason Baker, Bartow kid. Done really well with Dream Tracks. He builds tracks, motocross tracks all across the country and the world. He's been all over the place. Jason's an awesome partner of ours. He built a 10-acre track out there about 1.5 years ago, and man, the popularity's just soared. That's a great calling card for us. But yeah, no, it's a great place to visit. If you've not visited, you need to. We'll talk about an opportunity for people to go look at it later, but we're very proud of it, and staff and everybody that works out there does a tremendous job. It's a beautiful place.
As with every successful venture, there's got to be a part 2, and across the street, we've got part 2.
Yeah, so we closed on the 300 acres that we had, rights to, purchasing rights to, about 1.5 years ago. Beautiful piece of property, 300 acres. I thought the piece of property we bought was gorgeous. We go across the street, and that place is beautiful. Got a lake on it, big berms from the mining process. Nice plateaus where you can get good vistas to see everything. We've been in the process for about 1 year of doing all the paperwork with the state. They've been really cooperative with Mosaic to adjust the permitting that's on there so we can do the ATV park. It's old reclaimed phosphate pits, right? So, but a beautiful piece of property. It's gone really, really well. The state's been awesome to work with. So is Mosaic. So we're moving ahead with that. I think we'll break ground later in the year, probably the fall or the third or fourth quarter. We'll probably break ground out there, do some earth moving.
As with every great venue, it needs a signature event, and the signature event for you guys is here. Let me get my NASCAR voice. Rally in the Valley.
Yeah. You know what? We love that event, right? It's the first one we did out there. We do 3 annual events out there. We do Rally in the Valley. We do Dirt Cimber. Late in the year, and then we also do in the spring, in the winter time, we'll do first of the year, January-ish, February, depending on how the weeks lay out. We do a 5K run out there.
Yeah.
But Rally in the Valley is the signature event out there. Couple, 250, 300 people out there riding, and the attraction is while we do Rally in the Valley, we have a partner G5 Feeding Outdoors out of Plant City has been a tremendous partner of ours for the last 4 years, right? They started, they came to us and said, we want to help sponsor an event out there. And we started Rally in the Valley because of them. And they've just been tremendous. So they come out and have a presence there. You can usually take rides on new ATVs that they sell. They have hunting, fishing, camping gear, all that. Gets a beautiful store if you've not been there, or a tremendous place. So that they've been real creative, wanting to do things out there. They sponsor things for us. But they had tremendous partnership. It gives people a chance to come into the park for free that day, right? Which is important. We want you to see what we have. We think you'll be back, right? And our statistics show that. Once you get in the gate the first time, you're going to come back and see us over and over again because it's a wonderful place to play on an ATV or side-by-side. Tremendous event. We'll have food, we'll have music, we'll have games and giveaways, and G5 will be out there with rides. So yeah, we're excited about that event. It's a great place time to come out and see us.
Let's talk specifics, date, time, and exactly where it's located.
Yep, okay, so Bone Valley ATV Park is where it'll be held April 10th. We're gonna run 10 to 2. Like I said, free admission that day, so come on out. Even if you come out a little after 2, you can't make it between that 10 and 2 area. We may not be around after 2, but the park will be open and free. So come out and see it, right? Bone Valley is 10 miles outside of Fort Meade on Highway 630, right? So it has a Mulberry address. You'll see the address if you go to the thing. But quick 10-minute trip from Fort Meade, 15, 20-ish from Mulberry, South Lakeland, about 20 minutes, 22, depending on where you live. 15 minutes from Bartow. It's really easy to get to. You can take 555 in 630. It's just easy to get there. But it's out in the middle of nowhere, right? Which is what we want. We built that park. We didn't want it with neighbors. Loud ATVs and neighbors don't get along. So, but yeah, come out 10 to 2, see us. Come and enjoy the rides. Come enjoy the park and food. And we have a vendor that's coming out and doing barbecue, and he's a partner of ours too. He's come to many events for us over the years. So Bobby will be out there doing barbecue. So yeah, it's a fun day, man. You can't beat that day for free, and the weather this time of year is wonderful too. So hopefully we have a great day that day, and you can come out and see us.
I want to talk, got just a little bit of time left, talk specific as far as rules go, because always got to follow the rules.
Very important, right? So we built that park with a lot of state and federal grants, so it did have some rules with it, but they're safety things. We want you to wear a helmet, and people with ATVs or the side-by-sides with roll cages, we have to wear a helmet? Yeah, because if you turn that thing over, your head banging against a metal pole, roll cage is not good. So wear your helmet. If you're under 16, you had to take a rider safety course. You can do it online. Go to our webpage, bonevalleyatv.com. You can see it. We have a link to it there. You take that. It needs to be registered with the state. And most all the new ones the last 5 years have come with the state registration sticker. If not, it's a one-time fee. I think it's $35. You can go to your tag agency, Joe Tedder's office, and they can hook you up with that. But it's a one-time fee. You never have to replace the sticker as long as you own it. But that's it. That's pretty much it, right? No alcohol in the park. It is a family park. We have one-way trails and things to try to keep the things safe. So, just observe all the signs that are up there. But yeah, it's a wonderful place to play and a great family venue too. You can come out. If you're wondering about where to ride an ATV and you're considering buying one, come see us and ride it and see it and take a look at it and talk to G5.
Do me a favor, try not to be a stranger. Come back and see me again, will you?
We will. At least once every 5 years. We'll come back and see you.
I'll hold you to it, brother. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Polk County Parks and Recreation, along with G5 Feed and Outdoor Motorsports and Bone Valley ATV Park, bring you the ATV and off-road vehicle ride event of the season. Make sure you check out Rally in the Valley on Saturday, April 10th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Bone Valley ATV Park, 427 County Road, 630 West in Mulberry. Now, this is a free event, and there will be food and giveaways, G5 ATV rides and merchandise sale, and a preview of the park expansion. Now, if you need more information, you can give them a call, 863-534-6911, or look them up on the web at www.bonevalleyatv.com.